What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another most amazing collection logs video. This one is a good one. I have went through and scoured all of the emails I've received and picked out the best ones, so we're going to check those out today. If you have something that you think can make the cut for one of these videos or the luckiest players videos or any of the showcase videos that I do, send it over to the email address on the screen right now. Make sure you put something in the subject line that will identify it to me. And if you have a little bit of a backstory, go ahead and leave that in the body of the email. I do enjoy reading how you guys got the drops and how they came to be. As usual, not all drops will be submitted. So if you didn't make the cut this month, well, try again next month. Maybe you can make the next one. As for some stipulations, I do not accept cell phone pictures. You can submit screenshots of cell phones on mobile, but please do not snap a picture of your computer monitor. Additionally, the RuneScape name must be visible in the screenshot. I must be able to see it because credit is given where credit is due. All right, everybody, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these collection logs. All right, we're going to start this out with some Abyssal Sire collection logs. First one is going to come in from Iron Man Nick Light, and Iron Man Nick Light has finished the Abyssal Sire, 323 kill count with 9 unsireds. So that's pretty nice. That's averaging an unsired 1 in every just about 36 kills. Drop rate on the unsired is 1 in 100. So seeing this completed at such a low KC, this is an abysmal boss, by the way. In my opinion, I hate the Abyssal Sire, and the only thing I'm missing is the jar. 323 KC makes me extremely jealous that this is finished. Next one comes in from Ferd, 502 Abyssal Sire kills with 10 unsireds, averaging one there about 1 in every 50 kills, 2 completed bludgeons, so that's actually extra nice. 6 of those unsired going to bludgeon pieces, still missing the head in the jar, but really not too big of a deal. Very nice collection log. Our next one comes in from True Blue Games, 5 unsired in 165 Abyssal Sire kills. So this is our lowest average we've seen. About 1 in every 33 kills, True Blue Games is averaging an unsired. Missing the pet in the jar for this log, but once again, I would not be very concerned with that, completing the bludgeon and grabbing that dagger at such an early KC. Next boss we're going to check out is going to be our Alchemical Hydra submissions. Our first one comes in from Avocado Cat. 437 kills on the log with 3 Hydra Claws, 1 in 1001 on that drop rate, averaging a Hydra Claw 1 in every 145 kills for Avocado Cat. Also has the Hydra tail in there, as well as the leather and 2 pieces of the ring. As for the axes, those could have come from somewhere else, so we're not going to be too worried about that, but regardless, easy money for Avocado Cat. Next one comes in from Oaf Lion, sub 100 Alchemical Hydra kills, right on the cusp there, 99, pulling in 2 Hydra Claws in just 99 kills. Easy money for Oaf Lion, 125 mil on the Runelight tracker. And if you thought that was pretty nice, Scotty Knows, 41 Hydra kills with 2 Hydra Claws. I mean, you guys are just pulling these drops like they're nothing. Easy money for you guys. Man, I really need you guys to share the RNG literally with the rest of the community. This is ridiculous. Next one comes in from Snowy Winter, 797 Hydra kills on the log and nearly completing the log, only missing the Dragon Throne Axes, 3 Hydra Claws in there along with the pet, so way under the drop rate for both of those. Also 3 completed Brimstone Rings. Essentially the Hydra log is complete because the Dragon Throne Axes are not unique to the Hydra, so you can get those from other monsters around the Korend dungeon there. So very nice log. I'm just in all of this one, actually. Sub 800 kills and pretty much completed. Very nice. Next boss on our collection log submissions is going to be Cerberus, and I love looking at these. Cerberus actually is my favorite Slayer boss. So our first one we're going to check out is from CWizzle69. 3,475 kills on the Cerberus log, 2 pets, managing to dupe the pet there, and not too many kills over the drop rate for the pet. Now what's great about this one is, look at the luck that CWizzle69 has. 9 Eternals, 9 Primordials, 8 Smoldering Stones, 1 Pegasian Crystal. Pegasian Crystal is pretty much worthless, so having the RNG to only pull 1 of those throughout 3,475 kills, that is some luck right there. Our next one comes in from Viking92, and this one's just pretty lucky overall. 185 total Cerberus kills on the log, managing to pull in 8 crystals. Now the crystals are 1 in 128 for any crystal, and 1 in 512 for a specific one, so not even 2 times the drop rate of just having 2 crystals, managing to pull 8 of them in just 185 kills. This next one comes in from Cerberus, and that's pretty valid name for this collection log. So Cerberus the Iron Man, completing the Iron log in 200 kills. Not to mention, pretty close together, 103 KC for a pet. 3 kills later, another pet, 106, grabbing the Eternal Crystal on 111, Primordial at 128, and the Pegasian Crystal at 200. And the kicker for this is Cerberus, Iron Man Cerberus, is not even the Slayer level that you need to kill Cerberus, level 91. Got all of this with Wild Pies at level 89 Slayer. Very, very incredible log, man. You know, nice shout out to you. I see you in my stream all the time, so thanks for the submission, dude. Our last Cerberus submission comes in from Mr. Blazem, and this one's pretty crazy. 4 Cerberus pets, 1022 KC, also with the 3 Eternals, 3 Primordials in there, and another person with just 1 Pegasian Crystal in there. Not even any jars in this one, so overall, the RNG is on point for Mr. Blazem at Cerberus. Next up, we have 1 Chambers of Zarik collection log submission, and this one is from NoLol. 762 Chambers of Zarik completions, only missing the Kodai Insignia and the Dragon Hunter crossbow to complete the log aside from the challenge mode capes, but regardless of that, look at this log, 41 total drops in this player's name in 762 kills. That is averaging a drop in your name about every 18.5 kills, which is actually really incredible. That is so lucky. I have 600 KC at the Chambers of Zarik, and I think I've only gotten like maybe 10 drops in my name, if that. I mean, this is great to look at. I love this submission. Thank you. Next one is going to be a Chaos Elemental collection log, and this one is coming in from Rebuild Sky. 27 kills completing the log. Now, the Dragon Pickaxe and the 2H can come from other bosses around RuneScape, in the wilderness and out. And the Chaos Elemental pet is only 1 in 300 from the Chaos Elemental itself, but some people go notoriously dry on this pet. So 27 KC for the completion on this log. I like it. It's great that you don't have to spend much more time in the deep wilderness, you know, probably getting PK'd all the time while you're trying to get these drops. Next up, we have some pretty great Commander Zilliana submissions, and our first one is going to come in from Barncat, and this one is just, it makes me salty. Commander Zilliana is probably my favorite God Wars dungeon pet and boss overall. I just really enjoy that boss. 18 kills, managing to pull the pet, the Armadillo crossbow, and the Saradomin hilt. Who cares about anything else? That's all that matters, really. So 18 kills, getting the 3 rarest drops from Zilliana out of the way. Our second Commander Zilliana submission comes in from Nyx Koala, 429 kills with a completed Commander Zilliana log. Pet 3 times, Armadillo crossbows, 1 hilt, 6 Saradomin swords, 4 Saradomin lights, and a multitude of Godsword shards. 429 kills, completed log for Nyx Koala. Moving into our next boss, we have some Corporal Beast submissions. Our first one comes in from Borel Pepsi. 2 Dark Core pets and 2 Elysian Sigils, 1 Spectral, 2 Arcanes, and a bunch of Holy Elixirs and Spirit Shields. 1,789 KC, so way under the drop rate for 2 pets and way under the drop rate for 2 Elysian Sigils. How lucky can you get? Our next one comes in from Louis. Now, I actually have to say, Louis sent a bunch of screenshots for the Corporal Beast kills. Louis actually completed the log at 700 KC, but I didn't show this one because the 1035 KC screenshot looks so much more prettier. Got the Dark Core pet, 2 Elysian Sigils, 3 Spectrals, and 2 Arcanes in there. So under the drop rate in all for pretty much everything, except for obviously the Elixirs and the Spirit Shields. Those, we don't care about those. We care about the Sigils. But that is amazing luck at the Corporal Beast. Because the Corporal Beast, I mean, even in teams, you can only get so many kills per hour, so seeing this log completed at such a low KC is very nice to look at. Next up is a crazy Archaeologist submission from Momnoon. 17 kills, finishing up the crazy Archaeologist collection log here. Got both the shards for the shields and the fedora. Just another one that is nice to get out of the way because you don't have to spend that much more time in the wilderness. Next submission is featuring the Gauntlet, and this one comes in from Tycan. 13 normal completions in the Gauntlet and 280 corrupted Gauntlet kills. Managing to finish up the log, 1 pet 8 of the crystal armor seeds, 5 crystal weapons, 2 blades of Saldor, which by the way are a drop rate of 1 in 400 in the corrupted gauntlet, so way under the drop rate for even one of those. And obviously that cape you get there for completing one corrupted gauntlet. Very nice log. This one is nice to get done early. Next up is another God Wars dungeon boss. This one's going to be General Grodd. Our first General Grodd submission comes from B Dream, completing the entire log, 1,509 KC, which is really nice because that General Grodd pet is 1 in 5,000 on the drop rate. 7 Bandos chestplates and 6 tassets, combining for 13 of the most expensive items that Bandos does drop. 2 boots, which is nice to see. Don't want to see too many of those. And 3 Bandos hilts. Very nice log. Next one comes in from the Iron Man Fin, and this one is going to be completed at 172 KC with no dupes. No duplicate drops for the Iron Man Fin, getting out of Bandos quickly. Really cool to see on an Iron Man. That has got to feel good. Last for our Bandos collection log is going to be the Iron Man Faruta. 94 kills on the Bandos collection log, only missing the pet, and once again another Iron Man with no dupes for what is needed. The chestplate, tassets, boots, and hilt all just 1 drop each. Very, very nice. Next up is going to be a couple of Grotesque Guardians logs. First one is going to be from Flubs, and this one is just crazy to look at. 21 total kills, pulling in the Noon pet, the Dark Tourmaline core, and the Jar of Stone. Drop rate of 1 in 5,000 on that stupid jar. Jesus, I hate that jar. So anyways, 3 of the rarest drops, all completed for the Grotesque Guardians in 21 kills. The collection log completion for this one with the gloves, the ring, and the hammer should be a cinch. Next up is another great one, this one from Lord Pinchy. 192 kills on the Grotesque Guardians log, pulling in all the drops, completing it. Only a duplicate ring. That's pretty lucky right there. Once again, 1 in 3,000 on the pet, 1 in 5,000 on the jar, sub 200 kills completion. Our next submission is going to be a Hespori log, and this one's not so much crazy as it is ridiculous in dedication. This one comes from Strange's 10, 534 Hespori kills. The Hespori is a 24-hour growth period, so that's 534 plus days if you manage to do it. You know, once a day, like you're actually supposed to. Who knows how long this is actually taken. But still, regardless, Strange's 10 with a 534 kill count Hespori log. I guess you really like those seeds that it drops. I mean, they are pretty useful, so very nice submission. This was interesting to see. Next up is going to be some Kraken collection logs. Our first one comes in from Farman. 355 kills with the log completion. Now, a lot of people don't like Kraken because it is a pretty slow Slayer task. It's really boring, very AFK, but pulling that jar of dirt in there on 355 KC to complete the log. Our next one comes in from, God, this name, Has Smegma. 2,137 total kills on the collection log, 3 pets. Drop rate on the pet is 1 in 3,000. 5 jars, drop rate on that is 1 in 1,000, so way under the drop rate for both of those. Not to mention 7 Trident of the Sea drops. Those are 1 in 512 or something like that, if I am not mistaken. But yeah, nice log. 3 pets, 5 jars, 2,137 KC. Next one is another low completion for Karma Specs. 541 kills, managing to dupe the jar. 1 in 1,000 on that drop rate once again, and 2 Trident of the Seas. Nice completion, very early, very well done. Our last one comes in from Key Oregano, 339 kills with the Kraken completion, duping the Trident of the Seas drop, still managing to pull that pet and jar in way early. Nice completion, probably happy you don't have to go back. Next up is going to be our third God Wars dungeon boss. This one's going to be Kriyara. First one comes in from Borel Pepsi, 1,181 kills on the log, 5 helmets, 8 chest plates, 3 chain skirts, and 3 hilts in just under 1,200 kill count. Now those drops are 1 in 381 for a specific, or 1 in 127 for any of them, so regardless of the drop rate, way under for all 3 of those. As for the hilt, 1 in 508, so still under the drop rate for 3 hilts. Very nice log. Next one comes in from Croc 1579, and this one is completed at just 534 kills. The pet drop rate 1 in 5,000, just like the other God Wars dungeon bosses. 2 helmets, 3 chest plates, a skirt, and 2 hilts. Very nice log. Following the big bird in the God Wars dungeon is going to be Krill Susaroth, the Zamarrock General. Black Cat Kim, the Iron Man, is submitting 83 kill count iron completed logs. Staff of the Dead, Zamarrockian Hasta, Steam Battle Staff, and the Zamarrock Hilt. All finished sub 100 kill count. Just needs that God Sword Shard 2 to complete any blade for themselves, and then if they have multiple hilts, they can switch them around as needed. Next up, we have a Medium Clues collection log submission from MuffetCon. 1,973 medium clues completed, and the collection log is completed as well. Now we can't see the whole collection log, but just seeing the top of it is good enough for me. 38 different feet drops, all of those boots and the manacles, so 38 total. The drop rate on any of those is 1 in 1,133. Obviously that does go down because you get multiple rolls on the clue scroll, but averaging a boot drop in these clues about 1 in every 52 medium clues. And those 8 ranger boots there looking real nice. That's a lot of money. Next up is going to be one of the RuneScape spooters, Serachnus. This one comes in from Odd Flex. 94 Serachnus kills, finishing the collection log. So sub 100 kills finishing this log, only duping the giant egg sac, which is really nice. Those are pretty common. Everything else has a decent drop rate on it. So very nice submission. Thank you, dude. I actually had the chance to finish this sub 100 myself. All I needed was the jar, but I didn't make it. So you beat me to it, man. Next up is going to be another Wilderness demi-boss. This one is going to be Scorpio, coming in from the Iron Man I Am Lux. 55 Scorpio kills, finishing the log. Drop rate on the shards is 1 in 256. The pet 1 in 2000, so sub 100 completion at Scorpio for I Am Lux. Moving right along, we're going to check out a few pretty incredible Theater of Blood drops. Our first one coming in from Alex Welshie here. 3 scythes, 2 rapiers, the Sanguinesti staff in their name, as well as a Justiciar face guard and 4 leg guards, 10 Avernic Defender hilts. So very, very nice. 21 total drops in their name in just 329 kills. This is bank. This collection log is worth a lot of money. Next one comes in from I'm Sorry Bruh 3. 5 different drops, including the Scythe of Vitor, in just 58 Theater of Blood completions, managing to pull 3 Sanguinesti staffs, so averaging a purple in their name, 1 in every 11.6 kills. That's pretty incredible. Hopefully when I get around to the Theater of Blood log, mine looks something like yours. Last one comes in from Pooh C. 32 kills in the Theater of Blood, pulling the Scythe, the Rapier, the Sanguinesti staff, and the Avernic Defender hilt in their name in just 32 kills. So averaging a purple 1 in every 8 completions. And that's pretty nice. We don't care about the Justiciar. Stuff's worthless. Who cares? 4, the 4 drops that matter, done in just 32 kills for Pooh C. Next up, we have 3 submissions that are all crazy low for the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. First up is going to be Frankinator 2, completing the collection log in 187 kills, pulling in 2 Smoke Battle Staffs. As for the Occult Necklaces and the Dragon Chain Bodies, they can come from elsewhere. The smaller Smoke Devils and the Dragon Chains from Dust Devils, or the smaller ones, smaller Smoke Devils, or the Calphite Queen, but regardless, pulling the pet in sub 200 kills, completing the log. Next one comes in from ST. This one completed at just 530 kills, 3 Occult Necklaces in there, and a duplicate Dragon Chain Body, but once again, they can come from elsewhere. Still nice to see, pretty low. And our last one, another sub 200 completion. This one is going to be for Squiddy, pulling in just 1 drop each, completing the log with just 1 drop each. No dupes here, so we know that the log was probably completed at the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. The pet coming in at 195 KC for the log completion. Next up is going to come in from Wu-Tang Style, and this is going to be a Zobra collection log. 9 drops in 317 KC. Now, as for the Onyx, they can come from elsewhere in the game, but it is pretty common to see them from Zolra as opposed to anywhere else. 3 Magic Fangs, 2 Serpentine Visages, and 1 Tanzanite Fang along with that, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll say 9 drops from Zolra for this collection log. By the way, the drop rate of any of these drops is 1 in 256. So seeing 9 of those in just a little bit over that kill count, very nice to see. That's some decent money made. Alright, so I have saved one player's submission for last, because this player is just ridiculously lucky. Nice collection logs all around. So DMTDan submitted 4 different collection logs that pretty much just, they wowed me. First one is going to be the Abyssal Sire, completing the log at 603 KC, 7 unsireds. So, I mean, you're looking at that 1 Abyssal Sire pet, 3 bludgeon pieces, a jar, the head, and the dagger. That is 7, so that's probably where those are coming from. Our next one we're moving on to from DMTDan is going to be General Grodd, finishing this log at 709 kill count, even managing to grab that 1 in 5,000 pet. And the luck continues with the Kraken log, 3,000 kills even, pulling in 4 pets. 1 in 3,000 on the drop rate, so managing to pull 4 of them by just the drop rate of 1. 7 Kraken tentacles, 6 Trident of the Seas, and 2 jars of dirt in there. And the last submission from DMTDan is going to be Vorkath. This log completed at 680 kills. Once again, no duplicate drops for the rare items in here. So 680 kills, no dupes, Vorkath finished. Very nice submissions, DMTDan. You are just one lucky SOB if I have ever seen one. Alright everybody, that is going to wrap up the Most Amazing Collection Logs Volume 5. Thank you everyone who submitted. If yours didn't make it, I am sorry, but we just had some better stuff to go through today. Better luck next time. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up down below. They help the video's popularity and they help more people see it. If you haven't done so yet, please tap that subscribe button on your way out. It will let you know whenever I upload new content or I go live on YouTube streaming. With that, guys, I will see you on the next one. Once again, thank you for watching. See you next time. Take it easy.